Welcome back to T-Facts. Today, we're diving into the latest happenings from the exciting world of Below Deck Down Under. First up, we have a dramatic moment from Below Deck Down Under, as Wihan Du Toit's firing has become a topic of heated discussion among fans. We'll break down just why his departure was seen as the most satisfying moment in years. Next, we're taking a look at deckhand Nicolas Cattelan, who faces a tough situation after breaking one of the most important rules on charter. Will Captain Jason forgive him or decide to take drastic measures? Stay tuned for the preview of what's to come. In our third story, we'll explore how the way Johnny and Wihan handled their firings reveals a lot about their character. We'll see why Johnny's integrity shone through during a challenging moment on the superyacht Katina. Moving on, Captain Jason Chambers has taken the bold step to let 3 crew members go this season, calling it a reset. What does this mean for the crew and their dynamics on board? We'll discuss his thoughts on the season so far. Lastly, tensions mount as Captain Jason pushes Chief Stew Lara Rigby's buttons, leading to some intense moments with Chef Tzarina Mace-Ralph. We'll give you the scoop on the drama still brewing on the Katina yacht. So, are you ready to get into the nitty-gritty of these Below Deck Down Under stories? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates. Let's dive in. Let's dive deeper into our first story about Wihan Du Toit and his firing from Below Deck Down Under. This season has been nothing short of tumultuous for Wihan, who struggled to connect with the rest of the crew aboard the superyacht Katina. Viewers watched in disbelief as his behavior escalated, creating a toxic environment that many found hard to watch. Throughout the season, Wihan was often at the center of drama, with his leadership style leading to significant tension among the crew. Despite having years of yachting experience, it quickly became apparent that he lacked the necessary skills to work cohesively with the team. Many fans took to social media to voice their frustrations over his inability to perform effectively in his role as bosun. As the season progressed, it was evident that Captain Jason Chambers was growing increasingly concerned about Wihan's impact on the crew's morale. Reports surfaced that Wihan's inability to cooperate, particularly with Chief Stew Lara Rigby, had pushed the emotional limits of his fellow yachties. Viewers noted how Wihan's relaxed demeanor often translated into a lack of urgency, undermining the hard work of those around him. Finally, as tensions reached their breaking point, Captain Jason made the decision to let Wihan go. In a moment that many fans considered cathartic, it was clear that Jason could no longer overlook Wihan's detrimental influence on the team. His firing marked a pivotal moment in the season, providing a sense of relief for both crew members and viewers alike. As we move forward in the season, we can only hope that the new bosun will bring a fresh perspective and better synergy to the Katina. While Wihan may not have been a bad person, his journey on Below Deck Down Under highlighted some crucial lessons in leadership and teamwork that future franchise captains should definitely take note of. Now, let's turn our attention to our second story featuring deckhand Nicolas Cattelan and the tensions surrounding his recent slip-up. In Season 3, Episode 11, Nicolas faced a challenging situation after failing to adhere to one of the most critical rules on the yacht: no drinking on charter. What seemed like a fun moment quickly turned into a potential disaster for him. During a drinking game with the guests, Nicolas was urged to take a shot, and unfortunately, he obliged, ignoring Captain Jason Chambers' earlier warning. After being reminded of the zero-tolerance policy regarding alcohol consumption while on charter, Nicolas realized he had made a big mistake. The weight of his decision began to sink in as he reflected on the captain's strict rules that are meant to ensure safety and professionalism aboard the Katina. In the following episode, viewers will witness the tense lead-up to Nick's confession to Captain Jason. As he navigates the anxiety of having to admit his mistake, Nicolas grapples with the consequences of his actions. Will he own up and face the music, or will he try to downplay the situation? The anticipation builds as he practices what he will say to the captain, showcasing his internal conflict. As the guests prepared for their excursion, Nicolas knew it was time to confront Jason about his actions. He articulates his regret, stating, "I got a bit carried away." With the possibility of losing his job looming over him, fans are left wondering whether Captain Jason will give Nicolas a second chance or if this slip-up will cost him dearly. Stay tuned as we find out how this pivotal moment will unfold and what it means for Nicolas's future on the Katina. Next up, let's discuss the contrasting styles of two crew members, Wihan Du Toit and Johnny Arvanitis, and how their firings reveal significant character insights. In this season of Below Deck Down Under, both Wihan and Johnny face the consequences of their actions, but how they handled their departures tells us a great deal about their integrity. While Wihan struggled throughout the season, often causing tension among the crew, Johnny's termination, rooted in a moment of emotional turmoil, was quite different. Johnny's dismissal followed an incident involving his love interest, Alicia Harris, who was found in a vulnerable position with Wihan. Feeling betrayed and unable to control his anger, Johnny reacted poorly, leading to a destructive outburst that unfortunately caught Captain Jason's attention. When Johnny returned to the Katina after spending the night in a hotel to calm down, he was clearly aware that he had crossed a line. In a moment of accountability, Johnny approached Captain Jason, taking responsibility for his actions. He acknowledged, "I definitely lost my composure," demonstrating self-awareness and a willingness to learn from his mistakes. Captain Jason, though disappointed, appreciated Johnny's honesty and recognized his contributions to the crew. However, as he stated, aggression is something that can't be tolerated on a superyacht environment, where safety and professionalism are paramount. In contrast, Wihan's reaction to his firing was one of defiance and confusion. Rather than accepting responsibility, he attempted to shift blame onto others, particularly Chief Stew Lara Rigby. This stark difference in handling their situations highlights why Johnny's integrity stood out, earning him respect from both the captain and viewers. As Johnny departed from the Katina, he left with dignity, reflecting on the lessons learned and hoping to use this experience for personal growth. Fans of the show appreciate his classy exit, while they remain critical of Wihan's failure to grasp the gravity of his actions. This story serves as a poignant reminder of how important it is to own up to our mistakes, especially when working as part of a team. Now, let's dive into our fourth story, focusing on Captain Jason Chambers and the significant steps he's taking to reset the dynamics aboard the Katina. In Season 3 of Below Deck Down Under, Captain Jason has made a bold move by letting go of 3 crew members, which he refers to as a reset for the season. In his recent social media updates, Jason expressed his frustrations and hopes for the remainder of the charter. He acknowledged the challenges faced by the crew in the first half of the season, stating, "We went out there with all good intentions, and we gave everything we had to get this far." This transparency offers viewers a glimpse into the complexities of life on board a superyacht, highlighting that things don't always go as planned. Jason emphasized the importance of strong leadership and teamwork, explaining that his goal was to let department heads manage and develop the crew effectively. However, the reality proved to be quite different, as he found himself needing to take drastic actions to maintain a professional environment. He noted, "Not everything works out the way you want in life," revealing the difficult decisions he has to make as a captain. The firings of Wihan Du Toit and Johnny Arvanitis have sent ripples through the crew, and Jason's commitment to creating a positive and respectful working atmosphere is now more critical than ever. His willingness to make tough calls reflects the responsibility he bears for ensuring both the safety and efficiency of his team. As we look forward to the rest of the season, the impact of these changes will be evident. Will the new crew members step up to the challenge? Will the remaining crew learn from the mistakes of the past? Captain Jason's reset could very well set the stage for a stronger and more united team moving forward, and it raises the stakes for the seasons to come. Finally, let's unpack the growing tensions among the crew as Captain Jason pushes Chief Stew Lara Rigby's buttons in our fifth story. Following the recent firings, it's clear that the atmosphere aboard the Katina is charged, with team dynamics being tested in new ways. In the upcoming episode, we see Captain Jason taking a firm stand as he strives to improve efficiency among the crew. One significant point of conflict arises between Lara and Chef Tzarina Mace-Ralph as they struggle to find common ground in their roles. Jason's decision to rearrange duties has placed Lara in the hot seat, leading to potential clashes over authority and responsibility. Tensions escalate when Lara refuses to switch up her stew's roles, prompting Jason to assert his authority for the benefit of the team. He insists that Marina Marcans de Barros deserves a chance to shine by getting off laundry duty and participating in service. This decision doesn't sit well with Lara, who feels increasingly challenged in her position. As tensions mount, we witness subtle but intense exchanges between Lara and Tzarina, having a ripple effect on the crew's morale. Lara's unwillingness to adapt is evident, and it raises questions about her leadership style. Viewers can anticipate some captivating confrontations as the episode unfolds. What does this mean for the overall harmony on the Katina? As the charter progresses, the challenges of working in a high-stakes environment could either strengthen this team or lead to further conflict. The upcoming episodes promise to deliver plenty of drama as we watch how these dynamics play out among the remaining crew members. With Captain Jason's efforts to maintain order, along with the tensions simmering below the surface, Below Deck Down Under is sure to keep fans on the edge of their seats. So don't miss out on the next installment to see how everything unfolds.